now. We'll first get you the latest from Bharat Mandapam, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi is present at World Food India.
सहित 80 से अधिक देशों के प्रतिभागी इसमें भाग लेने के लिए भारत आ रहे हैं। वर्ल्ड फूड इंडिया इसके
The Prime Minister will be inaugurating the mega food event today, and on the screens we have the Prime Minister at the World Food India 2023. This is the second edition, and the Prime Minister will be inaugurating the forum in a short while from now. At present, we see him getting acquainted with the products that are being exhibited at the exhibition. Now, this forum is basically centered around highlighting the caliber and the potential of the food processing industry in the country, and also showcasing to the world the different cuisines India can offer. And also, this is the second edition, as we told you, and this is further to showcase India as the food basket of the world, and also celebrate 2023 as the International Year of Millets. We've seen how vocally the Indian government has, in fact, on different fora across the world, propagated millets as an alternative source of nutrition, as an alternative source for main grains, and how 2023 has been recognized by the UN also as the International Year of Millets. Also, the Prime Minister at present is being acquainted with the products that are on display at the exhibition. This is being organized at Bharat Mandapam in the national capital. Also, the Prime Minister will be dispersing seed capital assistance to the self-help groups, and that will cover close to like 1 lakh self-help group members. Also, this in fact is aimed at better price realization in the market for the self-help groups. This will further strengthen the groups, and also, in fact, further strengthen the groups through improved packaging, quality manufacturing, and this will in fact give a boost to the food processing sector as well. The Prime Minister, during his presence at the forum, will also inaugurate a food street as part of the World Food India 2023. As we told you earlier also, this will acquaint the world with the regional cuisines and also the unique cultural heritage which India possesses. Close to 200 chefs from across the country will participate and present traditional Indian cuisine, making it, in fact, a unique culinary experience for the food lovers. And yes, this event aims to showcase India as the food basket of the world, and also to celebrate 2023 as the Year of Millets. This event will showcase the vast resource base and growing food processing sector, and also the progressive policies and processes that have been put in place to further strengthen the sector. This is indeed a forum where exporters, importers of food products, manufacturers, government representatives, delegates, foreign missions abroad, embassies, they will be participating, and basically the thrust will be on food processing sector in the country. This is a forum also that is aimed at providing a network and a business platform for the participants, that is the government bodies, the industry professionals, also farmers, entrepreneurs, and other stakeholders, other participants, to engage in discussions, establish partnerships, also to attract investment and also to provide investment opportunities in the agri-food sector. Also, when we talk of the discussions, then CEO roundtables will also be held with the focus on ease of doing business and on investment in the food processing sector. Many pavilions have been set up to showcase innovation and strength of Indian food processing industry. The event will be in fact seeing participation from over 80 countries, close to 80 countries, and it will also feature a diverse buyer-seller meet, which will have over 1,200 overseas buyers from the participating countries. And also the Netherlands is the partner country, while Japan will be the event's focus country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi present at Bharat Mandapam at World Food India 2023. The mega food event will be inaugurated today by the Prime Minister. This is the second edition of the World Food India 2023, and the forum aims to in fact showcase India as the food basket of the world, and also 2023 as the International Year of Millets. The first edition of World Food India was organized in 2017. Again, that was done with the aim of introducing the world to the rich Indian food culture, and also again inviting investments and also highlighting the investment opportunities in the food processing sector of the country. Prime Minister will be disbursing seed capital assistance to over 1 lakh self-help group members. The Prime Minister will be inaugurating this second edition of this mega food event. The first edition was held in 2017, and here we see the Prime Minister being apprised of the various technologies, the various products that are on display at the food exhibition at Bharat Mandapam in the national capital at Pragati Maidan. Now, talking of the seed capital assistance that will be disbursed by the Prime Minister today, this will help these groups to gain better price realization of their products in the market, and also improved packaging and quality manufacturing. These will be the highlights. The Prime Minister will also be inaugurating Food Street, as we told you, as part of the World Food India 2023. A number of pavilions have been set up to showcase innovation and strength of the Indian food processing industry. The event will see close to 48 sessions that will be organized, and that will focus on the various aspects of food processing industry, the caliber, the potential of this industry, and also an emphasis will be given on financial empowerment to the sector, quality assurance, and innovations in machinery and technology. Food these days is not just something that fills the stomach, but in fact that this has become a sector in its as a whole, and that in fact is one potential which has to be tapped by India, and that has been time and again highlighted by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, how India can emerge as the food basket of the world, and also agreeing and adhering to the call given by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The UN also agreed to celebrate 2023 and recognize 2023 as the International Year of Millets. And yes, this idea of giving importance to millets and to food grains was highlighted during the G20 summit also, that was organized in India, where at every G20 preliminary meetings and at the forum and the summit as well, millets and dishes made of millets were always showcased for the delegates, for the participants to acquaint themselves with the quality and the potential of millets, and how these coarse grains can be adopted, can be taken forward as not just substitutes to the main grains, but can also, in fact, strengthen not just the food market, the food offerings by India, but also on the global page. So here we have Prime Minister participating at the World Food India 2023 at Bharat Mandapam in the national capital. And these visuals, for our viewers who are joining in just now, these are the visuals of the Prime Minister at Bharat Mandapam, and he's being apprised of the products on display. He's being apprised of the technology with regard to the food processing industry in the country, and also the potential, the caliber which the sector possesses. When we talk of the food processing sector, then in today's times, marked by high value processing of various agricultural products, also increased urbanization, and also rising disposable incomes, the demand for convenient food has led to India's food processing industry further rise, and this industry is expected to reach a staggering $535 billion. So that sums up the potential of the industry and why this is a highlight today at the World Food Forum. And this is, in fact, when we talk of the first edition of World Food India that was organized in 2017. And again, that was also a forum where Indian culinary delights were exhibited to the participants, to the international participants, in fact, and also introduce the world to rich Indian food culture. At the same time, the idea was also there to promote investments in diverse food processing sector of the country. The food processing industry is often called the new India's sunrise opportunity, and this potential, this caliber has to be tapped. And talking of the potential, then investment opportunities, job opportunities are immense in this sector. The route from the route which our food, in fact, takes from the farm to the plate has, in fact, gone a sea change over the years. And today, in today's times, food is not just that what fills our stomachs, but also an industry in its whole. The Prime Minister at the exhibition at Bharat Mandapam, where he's being apprised of the new technologies, the new innovations in the food processing industry. Food processing, as a term, in fact, it refers to the conversion of raw agriculture produce to what we eat on our plates. So this is an integral part of our existence, and hence there is a need to further tap the potential of this industry, of this sector. The sector has evolved over the years, so much so, newer trends like plant-based meat, ready-to-eat food products, bakery ingredients, sugar-free ice creams, healthy oils have been reinvented and have, in fact, further shaped the food processing industry in the country. Talking of the vision of this sector, then this sector is, in fact, one of the critical drivers of growth, and also this has been recognized as a high priority industry by the government, and it has also in fact shown potential for creating employment opportunities in the country. Even though at present this sector is in the beginning stage, in the nascent stage, but it has in fact shown promising growth in the recent years. So much so it has been called the sunrise opportunity for the country. When we talk of the food processing industry, basically it is centered around northern and western regions of the country. Even as we speak, we know that there is untapped potential for the sector in the eastern and in the northeastern regions of the country. When we compare the progress of the sector to other developed countries, developed economies, then the food processing industry here in our country is still in the nascent stage, is still in its infancy, and this sector in the advanced countries is much more advanced and technologically sound, and also efforts are being made to encourage this sector. However, we know that India has this unique advantage of having a vast supply of raw materials, and this also can be used for food processing. Also, how India's vast population and the rise in disposable incomes of the people has in fact turned focus to this sector, which in fact present a significant opportunity for growth in the sector. When we talk of food today, food is not just what can be cooked in our kitchens at home, but also a very important aspect of this industry is the official online portals that bring variety to this industry, and also that has made having food easier for the people. This brings in how brands are willing to collaborate with quick commerce or e-commerce portals that in fact guarantee quick delivery or the last mile connectivity. So as we told you, food is not just today what fills our stomachs, but in fact it is an industry in its whole, and hence is the need at present to further strengthen this sector. Here we have Prime Minister participating and being acquainted at the exhibition that has been put up at Bharat Mandapam, New Delhi, as part of the World Food India 2023. The idea is to highlight the culinary delights and to showcase, introduce the world to the culinary delights India offers, regional cuisines India offers, and also emphasis on how India can be made the food basket of the world, and also the focus will be on in the International Year of Millets, that is 2023. India has a vision to become a global hub for food processing and in fact create a competitive advantage for itself in the world food market. And again, recognizing the potential of this sector in transforming India as the food basket of the world. Today, the Ministry of Food Processing Industries has adopted measures to channelize investments in food processing subsegments. In view of celebrating, as we told you, 2023 as the International Year of Millets, and to bring global food processing industry together, the Ministry of Food Processing Industries is organizing the second edition of World Food India 2023 in the national capital. It will be inaugurated by the Prime Minister today, and it will run till 5th of November in the national capital. Close to 48 sessions will be held. This roundtable CEO discussions will be held, deliberations will be held, and also showcasing of opportunities, growth, ecosystem, emerging trends will be highlighted. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurating the World Food India 2023 at Bharat Mandapam in the national capital. And just a while back, we saw him being apprised with the exhibition and also the products on display, which in fact covered the potential of the Indian food industry, what lies in the times ahead, and also the potential and scope of the industry. There will be separate country and state sessions. The countries will be, the participating countries, that is more than close to, in fact, 80 countries will be participating at the forum, and the countries will be showcasing strength and possible areas of collaboration and how food can bring the countries together, closer. In fact, that will also be highlighted and explored. The states on their part will be showcasing opportunities and ease of doing business ecosystem. The exhibition at present, where the Prime Minister is being apprised, we see him visiting different stalls, different pavilions, and he is being apprised of the opportunities ahead, how the food sector industry can further evolve, and the journey so far that has been made by the sector, the industry, and also what lies ahead. There are different state and country ministry pavilions. There are product-wise pavilions also at the exhibition. In fact, specialized zones have been set up for millets, organic food, and also niche technologies. So here, the Prime Minister is being apprised of all of them, all of these. Industry roundtables will also be held with policy makers, with top decision makers, regulators, and also the policy areas that impact investments in the sector. Bilateral discussions, investment facilitation will be held during the forum. This will run from 3rd to 5th of November. The Prime Minister inaugurated the exhibition just a while back, and a short while from now we will see the Prime Minister also attend the proceedings of the World Food India 2023. There will also be digital showcase, in the sense that digitally the knowledge will be showcased on new innovations, achievements and the initiatives, and also on nutri-cereals and how food as a whole has evolved over these years. Also, the challenges faced by the sector will also be recognized, and also the measures which India has adopted to channelize investments in food processing sub-segments. So basically, for the world to look forward to World Food India 2023 will be how India can be a global leader in the field of food, and also how India can be the food basket of the world, and also the world has during G20